Across a shield and a promise. Well, it's the eighth inning in South Bend, and the Silverhawks are going to the bullpen, although it is not the right-hander, Bud Jeter, who was warming in the previous inning. Instead, it is the lefty, Will LeConte. LeConte, one of the Midwest League's top relievers, and he was recognized as such earlier today during the unveiling of the postseason honors from the 2014 season. LeConte named the left-handed reliever, top left-handed reliever in the Midwest League on the postseason all-star team. Whitecaps' Joe Mandeville had a good shot at that, and I'm sure he was one of the top vote-getters, but LeConte has been here the whole season, which I'm sure gave him an edge. 3-0 with a 1.59 ERA. In 41 appearances, 51 innings, 53 strikeouts, 22 walks, and opponent's batting just 169 against the stingy lefty. Now, the right-handed reliever on that all-star team was his teammate, Silvino Bracho, and we may very well see him in the ninth inning tonight. He is the Silverhawks' standout closer. Mike Gerber leads off the eighth, left-handed batter, 1 for 3 with a single and a ground ball double play. The first pitch he sees is a fastball swung on and missed, 94 miles an hour. The Whitecaps have had a number of scoring opportunities, unable to cash in on any of them, and as such, they find themselves trailing 3-0 in the top of the eighth. Lefty to lefty, the 0-1 from LeConte misses in. I had some wicked movement on that 94-mile-an-hour fastball, almost backed up. The left-handed batter, Mike Gerber, who led the Big East with home runs, total bases, and tied for the conference lead in RBI this summer for Creighton University. LeConte's 1-1 offering. The batter swings and pulls a bouncer, but it's foul, wide of the bag at first. Gerber, also a New York Penn League All-Star. Unlike his teammate Ross Kivett, stuck around Connecticut long enough to participate in that All-Star game, which ended in a tie. Sound familiar? Gerber hit .286 with 7 homers, 37 RBIs in 57 games for Connecticut, 27 extra base hits. Slugged at .493, really hit the ball well for the Connecticut Tigers. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Slider got him, strike 3. One away in the eighth inning. Whitecaps in danger of being shut out. Down 3-0 against a very tough bullpen. Caps have suffered 7 shutout losses this year. Dominic Ficcicello will step in. He'll bat right-handed. His prolonged slump continues. He's 0 for 3 today, which makes Ficcicello just 6 for his last 49. He takes a fastball for a strike. I don't think there's any doubt Ficcicello, a little bit worn down by the season, playing in his 127th game of the year today. That's a lot of innings. One out in the eighth, the 0-1 from LeConte outside with the changeup. A number of these Whitecaps hitters have had tough Augusts. Betancourt, Ficcicello come to mind. Even Rhymes a little bit light at the plate here in the month of August as the long grind of the season catching up with a number of these Whitecaps players, much like it's catching up with a number of players on the opposition. 1-1 is down and in. Hard not to for most players. This is their first full season, their first experience playing the 140-game schedule. Yeah, even most college seasons are only about 60 games tops if you make the playoffs. And they're not playing every day, playing maybe 3-4 days a week. It's a whole different game when you get to professional baseball. The 2-1 is low. Whitecaps down 3-0 in the eighth. I think the grind of the season, combined with the fact that the Caps are positioning, not a whole lot of urgency to these games. The 3-1 is hit on the ground and through the left side. Base hit for Ficcicello. On a 3-1 pitch, a 1-out single in the eighth. As the Caps try to cut into this 3-0 deficit. The grind of the season combined with the real, not that they are not playing with urgency, but there is just an inherent lack of urgency to games this late in the year when you're already locked into your playoff positioning. Part of the reason why we're seeing a little bit less offense, some August struggles, August doldrums, if you will. Whitecaps, though, have continued to win, still playing a plus 500 baseball in August. Because the pitching has just been outstanding. Jeff Holm is 2 for 3. He's had a good couple of days here in South Bend. He takes the breaking ball in. 2 for 5 yesterday, 2 for 3 today. I tell you, a big fly could go a long way here. Even though the Caps have been seemingly handled this evening, they're only down 3 runs. 1 on, 1 out. The 1-0 from LeConte, swing and a miss. There's that vicious slider down and away. Ball and a strike now to Holm, the Big Ten Player of the Year at Michigan State back in 2011. Drafted by the Tigers later that summer. A Midwest League All-Star last year. Led the club in RBIs. The 1-1 foul back. This year started at Lakeland. Playing time was sparse. Production was sparse. Returned to West Michigan in late May to help bolster the Whitecaps' first half playoff push, and he's done that and then some. Leads the club in home runs despite playing about 50 less games than some of the regulars on this team. 10 homers, 44 RBIs. 1 on, 1 out. The pitch from LeConte to Holm. He takes it low. Good eye. 2-2. Whitecaps down 3-0, trying to do whatever they can to cut into that deficit. Picciello at first. LeConte, the southpaw, out of Memphis, Tennessee, on the mound. A lefty-lefty matchup. The 2-2 pitch to Jeff Holm. LeConte kicks and fires. Breaking ball popped up. First base side, foul ground. Chasing over his harem towards the dugout. Running out of room. He reaches over. Oh, he made the catch. Wow, great play. Great play by Marty Harem. He disappeared from my line of sight. As he went over to the first base dugout, reached over the rail. I couldn't see him. He disappeared below the top of the dugout, but from the reaction of the players around him, it was clear. He made a fantastic catch, and of course the umpire Mike Savakinis right there as well. Oh, he gets a replay on the video board. Boy, he was leaning over, waist at the rail, full extension. Reached about as far as he could without toppling over. Great play by Harem, and there are 2 outs in the 8th. And now it's Ross Kivett, 0 for 2, a couple of fly outs. He's also been hit by a pitch. Picciello at first with 2 away. The fastball, a high strike called. 0-1. The Whitecaps trailed 3-0 in the top of the 8th. Blake Perry has led the Silverhawks' mound effort 7 shutout innings. Stranded 8 men over those 7 innings. Chuck Taylor has led their offense 3 for 4. Scored the first run, tripled home the next 2. Kivett swings and misses at a fastball. Couple of stolen bases as well for Taylor. Whitecaps are running out of outs. Down 3-0, 2 outs in the 8th. Trying to help out Matt Davenport on the line for another hard luck loss. LeConte taking his time on the hill. Named a postseason All-Star today, as was Silvino Bracho, who looks like he's beginning to warm in the South Bend bullpen. Picciello at first, the 0-2 pitch outside. A testament to how good these 2 teams have been, West Michigan and South Bend, that they dominated all 4 spots, all 4 pitching spots on the postseason All-Star team. The right-handed starter and left-handed starter to West Michigan with Buck Farmer and Kevin Zomet. The righty reliever and lefty reliever to South Bend with Bracho and LeConte. The 1-2 pitch, Kivett checks his swing. Did he go around on the appeal? No. Ross Kivett can breathe a sigh of relief. Nearly struck out to end the inning, but he'll live to see another pitch. Whitecaps trail 3-0, 8th inning, 2 outs. Ficacello at first, held on by Harrow, who made an excellent catch a moment ago on the rail in the dugout. The 2-2 to Kivett bounced up the middle. Pitcher snares a hard hit. But LeConte fields his position well, trots over to first base, flips it to Marty Harrow, and that'll end the threat in the top of the 8th. The Whitecaps have left on 9 tonight. They trail 3-0 to the bottom of the 8th on the Whitecaps Radio Network.